Hello my minions. So I'm getting really excited because it's getting closer and closer to October 31st and we all know what that means. That's right, it's the day before my birthday. Keep that in mind. Before we start the video, I just wanted to go over a few products that I just received literally today, so that's why it's been taking me a while to make another video, because I've just been waiting for these products to come in because I can't get them at a Halloween store. I mean, some of them I did, but not the stuff I wanted. I got this liquid latex. Obviously you can get that from Spirit Halloween store, any Halloween store, it doesn't matter, just big bottle. Cheap enough. Along with, I also used that in a previous video, along with this face paint palette. It's okay. Now the stuff I'm really excited about that I literally just got in the mail today is this Nose and Scar Wax by Ben-nye. It's this huge container, but you can order it in different sizes. 16 ounce. It's basically this molding putty, this clay that you just put on your face, and it's good for scars, and basically what it says there. It's really good. I've used it before, but now I have my own container, and I'm excited. That kind of hurt. I also got this thick blood, also from Ben-nye. This is a 6 ounce container, and it's really cool. It's really thick. It's not gonna drip out or anything. This is really good for like road rash, scabby looking effect. It's like jam. It's really cool. It's awesome, and I'm excited to do that. I've also used this before, and I've seen what it can do, and I wanted my own container, and now I have it, and I'm really happy. And last but not least for today, I have another Ben-nye product. This is a color wheel, and it's age effects, and you got red, purple, green, brown-ish, so you can see better. This is really good, not only for age effects, which it says here, age effects, it's also good for like bruising and scabs and all sorts of other things. I mean, multiple uses for this. So why not? Today I gave my brother a black eye. That was fun. With this, of course. I didn't like punch him, even if I wanted to, which I did. I'm a bad person. Alright, so let's get started with what we're gonna do today. You notice that I changed my hair color? Yeah, I'm not blonde anymore. And it looks like I cut it. I didn't. It's all back here in a bun. Yep. So here you go. Alright, so we're going to start off by removing any accessories on your face, putting your hair all the way back. If it's not long enough, use a headband like I did. Remove any bracelets, rings, etc. We're going to take that scar wax. Be careful, it's very sticky. And we're going to apply it right on the face. You can outline where you want it to go. And be sure to wash your face, make sure you're free of any oils. That way the scar wax will stick to your face better. And you can have it lumpy in some places, but overall we want it to smooth it out and blend it in to the rest of your skin. On the inner circle there, just make sure it's very lumpy if you want. But don't worry about it now because you can fix it later. Then we're going to take some liquid latex. I used a Q-tip and just applied it. And we're going to fill in that entire space. You'll see why later. And apply it around the scar wax. This is going to seal it so you don't have to worry about touching it or anything like that. And my camera died, so sorry about that. But once the liquid latex is dry, you're going to take some white face paint and just make a rectangular shape along the inside of that shape you have there. This is going to be where the teeth are. Then using that ben-nye color wheel, I used a lipstick brush and just applied around where I want the teeth to be, also tracing tracing the shapes of the teeth. Now when you're making the teeth, you can put them any way you want. You can make them crooked, you can have a few missing, whatever you decide, it's completely up to you. And then whatever space you're not using, just go ahead and cover it up with more red and don't worry about it. And then I just used a end of a paper clip and sort of ripped and tore some of the latex there to give it more of an effect. So you have more lumps and other things, tears and rips, and some more gory looking, realistic. Or if you want to go ahead and trace where some of your facial muscles are, you can do that too. And then cover up any visible skin underneath. Just be sure not to hurt yourself. And then taking the purple and using the same brush, blending it in along the inside of the wound. This is gonna give it more shape, definition, etc. And it will blend in nicely because it's also from the same palette. You could also use your finger if you want. It's all up to you. And just sort of getting any bumps or lumps or anything like that. Also be sure that if you have any of the wound folding over, that you get on the inside of it as well. Again, we're trying to make this look as realistic as possible. More tearing, ripping, folding. And since the scar wax is still underneath, you can still sort of shape it even a little bit under the latex. Now taking a Q-tip, just applying some fake blood around in various places. This is just normal blood you can get from any Halloween store, drugstore, or whatever you can find around this time. Just be careful when you're using it around your lips. You don't want to eat any of it. I'm pretty sure it's not toxic, but you still don't want to take the risk. Also taking that thick blood you saw earlier and applying it in other places as well. This is going to be a bit more lumpy and squishy and ugh, just gross. Now we're taking some white face paint and also creating some nude lips so you look very pale and lifeless and dead. Taking a makeup sponge and just applying it all over the rest of your face. Being careful though around the eyes. Again, this is non-toxic, but still, just be careful. If you're one of the younger viewers, I would suggest having a parent do this for you, just in case. Now taking a light powder or a foundation and taking a brush and just applying it all over, get rid of the shine and hold that face paint in place. Now taking a matte black eyeshadow and the blush brush and just making it look like your cheekbones are sinking in. And you can take a large blending brush, apply it around the nose and eyes. You're going to make everything look, you want to make it look like your face is sinking in. And depending on how you apply it, you can also make your nose look crooked or anything you can think of, go ahead and do it. Basically, anywhere you can see a shadow on your face, this is a natural shadow, that is, you want to follow these guidelines. They will help you tremendously. And then just blend it all out. Try to make it look as smooth as possible. And then taking a smaller blending brush in the same matte eyeshadow and using it along the teeth, because the teeth look too white and pearly, and because this is kind of gross and gorish, we're gonna darken those teeth, giving them more shadows, tracing along the lines that we created earlier, and sort of going on the outside outline of the teeth, making it more of a 3D effect. And if you want, you can even add yellow or something, making them look old and gross. But if you want pearly white teeth when you die, that works too. Now taking that age effects color wheel from Ben-nye and smudging some of the red on, just using a finger. We're also going to blend in some purple there, and this is going to make it look like we have a huge bruise. You can put it anywhere you want. I chose to put it on my forehead. And just blending it all out. It's actually a great way to add more effects if you don't want to put too many cuts on your face. I really like these products. Or if you wanted to give yourself a black eye or something, that works just as well. Now taking a red matte eyeshadow. I'm not sure what the palette was that I used. It was something I've had for a while. And then just taking a blending brush, putting it along your waterline, and blending it out. You can go as far as you want, but this is going to make the eyes look puffy and sore and tired. But then again, I also wanted this character to look freshly dead, nothing too decayed. Now taking some more liquid latex, and we're gonna just apply it on the cheek and even on the forehead, because I decided I wanted more wounds and cuts all over, and that's what we're gonna do. Once that's dried, again, just do what you did earlier and just sort of tear it apart. Add some reds and purples, and blend it all together. Be sure to stay in the lines, and peel and tear some of the latex apart. This will give it more texture. Just be sure not to hurt yourself. Here you can get more of a close effect of how this really looks. And don't worry, we're going to get rid of that shine later from the latex. And just filling in the empty spaces. And as I said before, we're going to get rid of that shine using a light foundation. And now using some of the fake blood again and a Q-tip, just lightly apply it to any cuts, wounds, etc. And you can have even some dripping effects. Again, being careful around the mouth. I, again, wouldn't suggest eating it. Kind of gross, unless you're a zombie, but you're not really a zombie. And when the blood dries, it's still gonna look realistic and really cool. And don't worry, it's not gonna stain your skin. And there you have a nice close-up of what this really looks like. And if you got different results, please share them with me. I'm sure you did a lot better than I did. Thank you guys. And there you have it, guys. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video. You can subscribe up there. So like, subscribe. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, leave them down below. Or if you have any good ideas, I'd like those too. This is personally one of my favorites because I am a zombie fan, Walking Dead all the way. Alright guys, I'll see you next time. It's my flesh.